live. We're getting ready for the challenge tomorrow. Hope you guys are ready out there. Again, it's Dr. JH3 coming to you live again. I want to come to you guys a little earlier today. It's about 1:25 right now Eastern time. I'm actually going to have a set time set up, and I'll let you know about that real soon as well here. But I want to come on and encourage you guys to sign up for the challenge. Of course, we're doing another challenge. You got it right. We're doing 25 days straight again. The Dr. JH3 25-day health and fitness challenge we'll be doing starting tomorrow, January 5th, all the way to the 30th. We're going for doing 25 days. That is 25 days. I'm saying it again, 25 days of working out for 25 minutes. So what does that mean for you? That means you will have to deviate from some of the stuff you had normally planned. Hopefully that was including working out if you do this challenge or not, but I hope you come along for the challenge. All I'm asking for, that 24-hour day, I'm asking for 2%. I'll say it again, 2% of the whole day I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. It's 25 minutes of working out, that's it. And of course, I know you're going to say, well, it's not just 25 minutes. I got to drive to the gym. I got to do this and that. Well, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about 5 things to help you survive, or not even survive, but to finish the whole challenge. 5 things you want to do to prepare for tomorrow. And not just for tomorrow, but for other days as well here. Let me check real quick here to make sure that you guys can see me and everything as well. I'm just going to go on here. Yep. It looks like, yep, I can see I'm live right here. Perfect. Awesome. Good stuff. All right, perfect. All right, let's get going, guys. So, let me check real quick. Yep, you probably heard that in the background there. So let's get going here. So I got 5 things for you guys today, and the topic, actually, for this, and I'm pretty sure you probably already figured it out, is where's it at? The topic is, of course, you want to remember the model too. Of course, you want to remember the motto that we have here, and the motto, of course, is that discipline is our advantage. Yep. Some people use other stuff they'll use, but we're going to use discipline because discipline actually helps to start the habit and then identity. Because you already have, for you to start, you have to, and that's one of the, actually, I think it's number 1, actually. Let me see. I got a little notes here I have that I wrote down here. Oh, no, that's not number 1. But let's talk about this. So you have to have in your mind already that you want to, because it's all a mind shift. And I think mind shift is one of the things. I kind of spoiled that right there. Spoiler alert. But you have to shift your mindset on the reason why you're doing this. And you may wonder why I sound like this actually right now. I'm a little under the weather, a little sick, but we're pushing through. We're going to get through these 25 days here, and I'll hopefully be feeling better. I wasn't feeling good on Friday or Saturday, and I'm feeling a little better, just a tad bit better today. Hopefully everything is going through, and I'll be feeling better tomorrow because I will be working out early tomorrow morning. That's my game plan. But let's get going, guys, here. So let's talk about the first one here. We're talking about 5 challenges we're going to talk about here. 5 challenges, how to get through the challenge, how to get through the Dr. JH3 Health and Fitness Challenge, how to get through it, and how to make it successful. Not just get through it, but how to be successful and actually enjoy it. That's the whole key thing. But it's a mind shift. So let's start with the first one here. First one here is getting rid of something called decision fatigue. So you want to eliminate it that much as possible. You probably, what are you talking about decision fatigue? Doesn't that happen naturally, Junior, throughout the course of the day? It can happen, of course, throughout the day. Absolutely can. But what I'm talking about here, I'm looking at my notes here, is when you want to work out. That's the key thing here. When do you want to work out? You want to decide that now. You want to put that in your calendar now for when you're working out tomorrow. Like I already know when I'm working out tomorrow. I'm working out first thing tomorrow morning. You know, I'm going to take a nap after I finish this right here because I'm not feeling the best. My game plan is to work out early first thing tomorrow morning. But what I want you guys to do is decide on what time you want to work out tomorrow. You should do this for the whole week if you can ahead of time. Obviously, if you have a little bit of flexibility in your time and your schedule, definitely I would do it right now. I would do that right now to make sure that you meet. You want to make it like a doctor's appointment. That's what you really want to do. So schedule that now. What time you're going to train tomorrow? What time you're going to work out? And the workouts, some people wonder, oh, I don't want the workout to be too hard and all that. No. We're going to talk about that, about the workouts, stuff like that. We're talking about 25 minutes. We're talking about 25 minutes or 2% of your day we're talking about. So let's get going, guys. Let's get going. So that's the first one there, of course. So you really want to find the time out when you want to do it. You want to treat it like a doctor's appointment. That's what you really want to do. Treat it like it is a doctor's appointment. Another thing you want to help out here and eliminate. You want to eliminate any friction at all. And a lot of times people put friction, you can self-sabotage themselves and put friction in the way. Oh, I got to pick the kids up. I got to do this. I got that. Oh, my boss may do this and all that. Well, I got to do this. Well, they didn't take the trash people didn't come, so I got to bring the stuff to the dump here, or call somebody up, or all that stuff, you know. But no, 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 no. What do you need? You need clothes. You want to prevent the friction. So what I do in the morning time, and I mentioned, I think on the last challenge, I mentioned to those people out there, those guys out there that joined the challenge, I said that I set my clothes out already the night before. I kind of went back to on my childhood. On Sundays, that's what we used to do back at my parents' home. We used to lay our clothes out and everything. My mom would ask us, my dad asked us, get the clothes ready, and my mom would iron them up, or all depends on what age we would iron them up ourselves. And then from there, our clothes be ready. And then we'll try to get, my mom would like the clothes ready for the week, or we'll do it day by day, either or and all that and everything. Most of the time we did it by the week and everything, kind of make things a little easier and stuff like that for everybody. But you want to eliminate friction. So lay out your clothes ahead of time. Lay out your shoes out. Sometimes when I remember when I did this challenge, not this specific challenge, but I did another challenge I did maybe about 4 years ago. I actually was, I think I told you guys, but I was acting like I was in the military. So what I did with that challenge there, I actually had every hour accounted for, and I got the most progress I got done in 30 days. I had the most progress ever in my life in those 30 days. But with that said there, I slept in my clothes that time. I slept in my shorts and went right to the gym. It was yeah, because the whole thing, you want to eliminate friction as much as possible. The third thing here is that you want, make sure I'm saying that. Oh yeah, yeah. You want to know your plan before you go to the gym. The night before you go to the gym, you want to have a plan set up already. What are you going to work out? What body group can work out? Are you doing a full body workout? You have 25 minutes. The minimum is 25 minutes. You can do way more than that. And I hope you do more than that actually. But 25 minutes is just a nice place to start at, to kind of get that ball rolling a little bit here. Because when you start feeling good, guess what's going to happen? You're going to start looking good, and guess what you want to do? You want to actually put more. You want to have things around you that actually make you that you actually want in your life and all that. You know, because you're feeling good and all that and everything. And on top of you, nutrition-wise, we're talking about in a few minutes. I'm actually jumping ahead of myself here and everything. But you want to have your plan set up. You don't want to be scrolling on YouTube if you're trying to look for a YouTube program to follow, like that. You don't want to be scrolling on YouTube trying to figure it out. No, no. You want to have it in your favorites already locked in, if that's what you do here. Or you have something up here, or you have it written down, or doing old school, writing it down, or you have it in your notes app. You already have things planned out how you're going to do it. You already, I mean, if you're really good, you already know the weights at the machine in the facility you're going to, or you're at home doing stuff. I'm gonna be at home tomorrow. I'll be at home tomorrow, and probably Wednesday when I start feeling better, I'm gonna go to the gym and all that. But right now, I'm gonna do a home workout tomorrow. I'll probably do a home workout tomorrow and Tuesday. I'll probably do a home workout. But anyways, guys, choose what your battles you're gonna do there. Of course, what you're gonna do. Of course, everything is included. Jump roping, of course, here you can do. If it's kickboxing to regular boxing, these are all things you can do. Of course, there's some things you can do. Of course, some people did yoga last time we did a challenge, and I really, and the whole thing about this challenge, of course, is being healthy and being better for your family. Of course, you're healthy because you don't have. It's almost like having money. If you don't have money, then you can't give money to your kids. And ultimately, you won't give money to your kids and all that. Say if they want to go to a certain type of school they want to go to. Certain type of school they want to go to. You want to give them the money to go to that school. They need lunch money. Okay, here's $20 lunch money. But how did you get that money? You had to say, let me use my time, let me use my energy, let me use my resources to make this money here. So you had to think about yourself first, and then you'll be able to give to them. And it's the same thing with your health, the exact same principle with your health. Because your health is an asset there. That's why they say health is wealth. Absolutely it is, especially as you get older. Absolutely. I worked with individuals, they retired had $2.3 million. They had liquid they had, and they put it in different funds and stuff like that. They put it in, and they were living off, I think, like $85,000. They're living off a year. Home's already paid for. Everything's already paid for. Everything else. And they had regular recurring bills they had, but they were living off $85,000. But he said if he could go back, he would want his health back. That's what he said to me. I was like, oh, no way. He said, yeah, I wish I would have put more attention to my health. And I was like, wow. So I made note of that. So the fourth thing here on our list, that was the third one there. Third thing, of course, is having a plan set up before you head to the gym. The fourth thing here is nutrition / hydration. We're gonna talk about nutrition a little bit later on this week here. I'll talk about that. But the main thing is hydration. So I'm gonna get some water here to hydrate myself. Excuse me, guys, how I sound right now. I feel don't feel 100% right now. Definitely don't feel 100%. Um, Definitely don't feel the terms. Let me look at my notes here real quick. Yeah, hydration factor. So hydration is, of course, as you know, is key. No matter if you're sick like myself here, it's very key right now for me to keep hydrated, or just regular in general here. Just in general. What is it? I think it's the American Dietetic Association, American Dietetic Association, or the American um, Family Medicines. It's one of those organizations. I can't remember which one, or maybe it's the FDA. It's one of the organizations out there. They recommend 8 cups of water. So what is that? 8 cups of water. What is it? A cup is 8 ounces. So 8 times 8 is 64. So you want 64 ounces of water. That's what you want to take. And that's a bare minimum there. But of course, it's right now over here where I'm at, it is wintertime. So wintertime means that the heat is on, and heat means actually sweat. Actually, a lot of people don't think that, but you sweat at night, you sweat during the day. Even though it's not particularly hot outside, but you still sweat. You're still, urinating. You still mucus in your mouth, of course, mucous membranes. You still want to get your water in. You have your skin, of course. Here, you want to take care of yourself. What I do personally is 3/4. I'm not saying you guys do this, but I do 3/4 a gallon, 3/4 of a gallon, or 1 gallon of water a day. I do personally. That's what I do. And I feel a difference just doing that right there. Because sometimes you feel hungry, and then actually you're really truly thirsty. You may be tired. No, you're thirsty. That's what it is. Of course, if you only slept 2 hours of sleep last night, then I think you may get some. You may need to get more sleep the next night coming up here, and still get your water in, of course, here. Yeah, water helps out all kind of ways. And I have some right here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's called. I have to show you. It's epidermis right here. And I have to show you in another video. I'll show you guys. But it says, I love my epidermis, meaning I love my skin, not just actual skin here, but who I am as a person. That's what it really translates to. Epidermis, of course, is a word, is a medical term for skin. And skin is the largest external organ of our body, of course. So you want to take care of your skin. And skin means who you are as a person. You want to take care of yourself as a person. You want to. Other people may not do that, but you want to do that for yourself in life. Because if you do it for yourself, then you can get back to other people, and that's the whole key thing here. I think a lot of people, excuse me, neglect that. Of course, you're working, you're doing other things, you're picking the kids up from school and all this stuff. You're doing all the great stuff. You're being a great parent. I understand. I get it. But you want to make sure you're around for them still like that. And I believe when you're sharper, you can actually. But I know you're saying, "Oh, Junior, you don't understand." Dr. J, you don't understand that you don't understand. You just don't understand because you don't have kids, or you don't have a busy schedule like me. We all have busy schedules and stuff like that. But one thing I do know, if you work out, you're going to be. You get more blood flow going, especially as you get older. You get blood flow there, get your hormone levels, helping out a bit more emotionally. You get the if you have any excess energy, you get to burn that off, so you can think a little clearer. There be so many factors working out. So, anyways, I hope you guys work out and also to get your water in as well here. Yep. So get your glasses of water in and all that. Another thing I'm gonna say about this hydration factor / nutrition. This is number 4 here. I said, and number 4, hydration factor. I do 3 cups of water first thing in the morning. That's 28 ounces. 24 ounces of water I do first thing in the morning time. So I want you guys to do the exact same thing if you want to now. That's what I do. I do 24 because you say if you sleep 8 hours. So 8 hours you're not drinking anything at all. So basically when you wake up in the morning time, a lot of times you'll be possibly dehydrated. If you ate, it's like today's Sunday, so a lot of football games going on. Some people maybe ordering pizza and stuff like that. So what that means? That means that you are holding sodium, of course. Here, how do you get the sodium, of course? And you want to, you urinate out, of course, or let time go by, stuff like that. Most of them, you urinate out, stuff like that, or sweat it, of course, just kind of, passing it out and stuff. But that's what I do first thing in the morning. Get my water rating for me. Also, this is a big one here. Number 5 here. Number 5, the 5th tip to making it through the actual 25-day challenge here. Big one. You want to set a standard. This is who you are. And that's why we're doing 25-day challenge here. That's what we're doing, the 25-day challenge here. The challenge is, excuse me, guys. The challenge is set up for you guys to succeed. And then how can you succeed? Ask your question, why? Why are you doing this challenge? Why are you truly doing this challenge here? Why do you want this? Why do you want this? Why do you want to be healthier? Why? Why do you want to work out? Why do you want to eat certain food? Why do you want to drink? Why do you want to drink? Wake up first thing in the morning and drink 3 cups of water. Why do you want to do that? Ask yourself these questions here. And I'm pretty sure it goes back to 1 to 2 things. I'll say more one thing I go back to. Like myself, I want to be healthy and live long. Absolutely. I want to live the healthiest I can. Because Father Time does come. He does. He definitely does come and everything like that. Excuse me. We don't set a standard in yourself here. So some people may, some of your coworkers, we're going after work. Say you work out after work. And some of your coworkers be like, we're going to happy hour. Come on with us and all that. But you know, you're doing 25-day challenge here. They're not doing it, but you're doing it. I apologize, guys. I apologize. But you're doing the challenge here. So what does that mean? That means that you may pass upon some things, or you go to the happy hour with them, but you work out later on. Or best thing that I always recommend is doing it early in the morning, because you always be one thing checked off your list here. You'll feel good. You'll have the dopamine high through the whole day. You'll have going on, endorphin high, I should say. Also burn more calories. All depends what type of weight. I'm doing weight training tomorrow, so I'll be burning calories even after my workout's over, because because of muscle I'm gaining all that and everything. Excuse me, guys. I apologize, but I want to come on here and do this right here. You just talk here and everything to you, but you want to set a standard for yourself here, and it starts with discipline. Of course, discipline actually is saying I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning to work out early tomorrow morning, or I'm going to bring my clothes to work. And this is another one too. Work for mindset, kind of. You know what is to help you out is what I did before. I used to change clothes at work. I would change clothes at work. So then I have my clothes on, go straight to the gym. Because sometimes you get off work, you have your bag in the car, and sometimes your car venture off to some fast food restaurant and then come straight home. You're supposed to work out later at night, you don't do. But you're locked in here, and I want you to be locked in for 25 days. 25 minutes, 25 minutes for 25 days. That is the Dr. JH3 Health and Fitness Challenge we're doing here. Along the way, of course, I'm going to do mental challenges along the way. So what does that mean? That means that I will be giving you guys, how can I say it? A little challenge along the way. Being one day, we're going to meal prep our meals ahead of time. The next day, we're going to make sure that we get 6 hours or 6 to 8 hours of sleep there. Hopefully you're doing that already, but we're going to make a greater emphasis on doing that during that time there. So you want to set a standard. You want to set for 2025. And of course, our model here is discipline is our advantage. Because we're disciplined, you have to use discipline just to get you started. That's what actually, you want to change your life. So you have to take a little discipline. It's like almost like giving and taking. You have to take one thing out of your life to put something in your life. So for me, waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, or say 5:45 in the morning to go work out, I have to take sleep away and put working out in that position there. But of course, that means I have to go to bed earlier. So I'm not, I'm still getting amount of sleep. Excuse me, the correct amount of time. Excuse me. I'm still getting the correct amount of sleep. I'm still getting there. With that said, there. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna get on out here. I'm feeling congested, and the medicine's kicking in too. I took some Dayquil here, and I can feel it and stuff like that. So I want to challenge you guys to join the challenge that it is here. The links will be down in the description. Join us there, of course, here. You can do it right here on YouTube. We'll have a bigger community that we have so far on our other avenues that we have and all that. You'll see it down in the description there. Other platforms we have on that. Of course, just subscribe to my channel here, DRJH3. I'm on here. Of course, you can find the DRJH3 on Twitch, and also I think it's Twitch, Rumble. I'm on Twitch, Rumble, and also TikTok. TikTok is DRJH3 over there. But the main where I'm at, of course, here is YouTube, and I'm on Facebook too as well. I'm on. So as you know, I'm on that right there. What else, guys? What else? If you have any comments, put down the description. Put down the comments. Excuse me. Put down the comments. Any questions you may have. If you want me to talk about a specific topic, I will talk about it, of course, here. Get ready for the 25-day challenge here. I cannot wait. It's been a great time. I just can't wait to get over this cold here I got going on, but we're going to make it through here like that, What makes us, nothing's getting on track. No distractions and all that. Of course, also, too, I want to say this, too. Hopefully you got to the end of this video. But also, I want to say, if you need to, they always say before you start any kind of workout routine or workout regimen, consult your doctor. Consult your doctor and all that. Consult your doctor, of course, here. Your healthcare provider, I should say. Consult them. Nurse practitioner, PA, consult them for your MD doc. Consult them first before joining up. But I hope you guys join up for us here. Share, like, and subscribe. That turn on all your notifications on. You're with ooh, I'm sick. You're with Dr. JH3 here. I am going to bed here, guys. I am feeling under the weather. But anyways, I want to come to you guys live and correct. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, let's do it tomorrow, guys. All right, take care. Have a good one, guys.